cat shape, opening into the back bend or neutral, flowing with your breath. And as you exhale, come to a neutral shape, resting back in your child's pose. Folding forward again, you can rest your forehead on the block or your fist. Noticing your breath. And as you exhale, exhale completely and rise up to table. Maybe grabbing a blanket or two to sit on. You could stack 2 blankets, sitting at the edge of those blankets. Sitting cross-legged, sitting with your right shin in front of your left. And placing your hands on your shoulders, start to make circles with your elbows. Maybe you make small circles and start to make the circles bigger, or you reverse that. Opening up the body for breath, releasing tension in the upper body, circulation. And then let's reverse that circle and notice how that feels. And let's go the other way. I always like to end going backwards, opening up the chest. And then as you exhale, pause here. As you inhale, extend your arms out to the sides, palms up. As you inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, twisting the chest to the right, bring the left hand to the ankles, right hand behind you, maybe onto the floor or the blankets. Notice what you feel. Keep the belly relaxed. And as you inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, twisting to the left. So the right hand comes to the ankles, rolling that left shoulder on the back. Feel your breath. And inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, lengthening up through the left side and stretch up and over to the right. Rolling that right shoulder onto the back and press into the right hand to anchor that left sit bone. And inhale, come back up, exhale that arm down. Lean back into your hands, extend your legs out and wiggle them out. And then we'll switch sides. So now the left shin comes in front. Inhale, reach up and exhale, twisting to the left, bringing the right hand down, left hand behind you. Checking in to see that the neck is comfortable, so maybe adjusting the position of your head. And inhale back through center as you exhale, twisting to the right. And again, checking in to see that the neck is comfortable. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release that left hand down. Lengthen up through the right side and stretch up and over to the left. Press into that left hand to anchor that right sit bone. Noticing what you feel. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Leaning back into your hands, extend the legs, wiggle them out. And then bring the soles of your feet together. So again, if you're dealing with pubic bone pain, you might want to stay up on your support, hugging your block between your thighs, or you could always return to the chair if that feels better. And if you're not experiencing that, you could bring the soles of your feet together, could walk them in or extend them farther out away from your body. You might just stay up nice and tall, pressing the feet into each other, lengthening the spine. Noticing your breath here. Shoulders relaxed. If you want to hinge forward, you can. Just be mindful that you're not overstretching. Keep engaging the muscles a little bit, maybe even pressing your arms into your legs as your legs press into your arms, giving a little bit of resistance, and then softening that press. Think of reaching the crown of the head forward, maintaining a long spine. As you inhale, rise up, help your knees up, and extend the legs out. You might come off, if you're on 2 blankets, you might come off one support so that you're lowered to the ground, less chance for hyperextension through the knees. Could keep the knees bent, pressing your heels down into the floor to also protect the knees. Extend your arms out in front of you, interlacing the fingers, and we're going to reach out towards that right foot, reaching forward and then coming back. And reaching forward and coming back. And maybe this syncs with your breath in some way. And let's reverse that. You might imagine what the baby's feeling at this point. And the next time you exhale, come to neutral. Place your hands underneath your knees to draw the legs in towards the midline and shake them out. Okay, so I will demonstrate a sideline child's pose. That might be an option for your relaxation now. You want to take some time to rest and let your body receive the benefits of your practice. You might start to rest a little more if you're comfortable on your back or inclined on your back, especially if you have a rectangular bolster. It's always nice to make that shape, or you could use blankets and pillows to make a ramp and rest with your legs up over a chair or the soles of your feet on the wall. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate what that could look like with blankets, and then I'll demonstrate sideline child's pose. So for the ramp, you could take a couple of blankets, and from what I like to call the standard fold, fold that lengthwise in half. And let's stack those and put them parallel on your mat. So the long side of those blankets is parallel on your mat. And then maybe taking a bed pillow. And if you have a chair that is metal like mine, you could put a blanket on top of that. And also a blanket underneath for your hips. So the idea is just so you're not flat for more than 5 to 10 minutes, especially after that 24th week. So you can position yourself with the back of your pelvis up against that pillow, bringing your lower legs up on the chair. And you might need more props to get more comfortable, as my pillow's not quite long enough. There we go. And you want to have the chair and your knees and hips at an angle. So this shape, again, with maybe some more support under the head would be nice, but this shape is supportive for your immune system as it's reversing the flow of lymph that tends to collect in our feet. Also, if you're getting swollen feet, ankles from pregnancy, always check with your doctor, but this might also help with that swelling or any tightness, discomfort in the legs. This shape can be also helpful. So set a timer in that shape for 10 minutes. Obviously, if you're uncomfortable before that, come out of that. But 10 minutes, that way you don't fall asleep there. So sideline child's pose, you could keep this blanket for your hips and take that blanket that's folded lengthwise in half in the standard fold shape. You want to lie on your left side. So you'll put that at an angle towards your, so it goes at the angle of your rib cage down towards the right side of your mat. And then unfolding that one blanket to the pillow style, and then fold that again for your head, angling that down towards the right as well. And then this blanket, this pillow, or if you have another blanket, could go between your legs. And you might have another blanket or a pillow that you could roll to support your arm, kind of give you something to hug in. I know some of you have the pregnancy pillows. Sometimes they work as well. You want to make sure your top knee and hip are in line, so they're in the same plane. Your waist or hip goes on that bottom blanket, waist goes on this folded blanket, and then your head goes on this blanket. So there's mat space between the blankets and your pillow. And then you can pull this folded blanket or pillow in for your top arm. And you can rest in this shape for much longer than 10 minutes, so whatever feels comfortable to you. Some women will sleep that way. And I hope you've enjoyed this session. Go ahead and get comfortable in whichever shape you'd like.